What's up, SellerAmp Nation? Q4 is coming fast, and Merch Filled is an absolute game changer for Q4. In this video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step tutorial on how to find profitable Amazon online arbitrage procs to sell on Amazon this Q4 via Merch Filled. This is everything you need to know about FBM proc sourcing in 2024. Let's get right into it. So to start off here, I want to show you guys two examples of profitable merch filled procs, as well as how to use the merch filled calculator in SellerAmp, which is a huge mistake beginners make, is not using it correctly. And then we're going to use these procs to go ahead and find another merch filled profitable proc to sell. So to start off, taking a look at this item right here. So right off the bat, a huge mistake beginners make is they don't know how to tell if an item is FBM friendly or if an item is not FBM friendly. And there's a couple ways we're going to go ahead and do that. So to start off, we can see this listing currently doesn't have a buy box. That typically automatically qualifies an item as FBM friendly. A lot of beginners will automatically avoid stuff that doesn't have a buy box. In my opinion, don't worry about that. But a really good telltale sign immediately is if the current buy box is FBM, aka if it doesn't ship from Amazon, or if there's no buy box on an item, that's going to typically qualify an item as FBM. Another way you can go ahead and do that is taking a look at the offer summary on SellerAmp, which you can actually activate in your settings at selleramp.com. As well, we can see this listing currently has 4 sellers, and 2 of them are FBA, 2 of them are FBM. There's no cut and dry answer in regards to how much or what percentage you need to see of FBM sellers. Typically, however, if it's 20% or more, you're going to be good to go. But if a listing sells incredibly quick, it can be a lower count of FBM sellers and still totally be fine because there's higher velocity overall in that SKU, right? So if we take a look at this product, going ahead and plugging it in on Google, we can see we can pick it up over on the Puma website for $11.19. Taking a look at this code right here, right? So we can see 16 retail down to 11.19. If we plug that in over on SellerAmp here, we can see that leaves $6 profit, 56% ROI. However, that's the FBA number. So if we take a look at the weight here, this item's pretty light, right? So if we go ahead and scroll down and actually take a look at the FBM calculator, this is the really important thing, and toggle this over, say this ships for like $5.50, for example, which is very realistic for an item like this, we can see 66% ROI, right? So we can see FBA, 56% ROI, FBM, 66% ROI, and that's these types of items that are above 20 bucks, but below 1 pound, tend to FBM super nice. So the big thing is going to be taking a look at the current buy box, as well as taking a look at the offer summary. You can also use the buy box analysis on SellerAmp to get a little bit more detailed about that. Taking a look down here specifically, we can see people are totally FBM, and this item, for example, has not had a buy box for a little while, hence why that could be a little bit screwed up. Right there, we can see the trend on this item is awesome. The offer count shooting down right here. The price is naturally going up. As a result of that, this is an example of a good FBM product, and the weight to price ratio also helps that as well. Next item up right here, we can see, for example, on this specific item right here, boom, this item does not ship from Amazon. This item ships from the seller. So this is an FBM buy box right here. Also, this item is $28, but very, very light right here. So we see 5 ounces. And I can see over on the Spirit Halloween website, it's like 15 bucks. And I also found this coupon on Google right here for 15 off 65 plus. So I would just do smaller cards to maximize this. It's going to give around 20% off facility right there. So for example, right, say we do, 15 here, say we do a card of, 6, for example, here, take off 15 from that. You can do math within SellerAmp here. Then we can divide by 6 right there. So now this becomes even more profitable. Honestly, it's totally fine even without that, right? So we can see this item's profitable, right? FBA is going to be very similar or better as we've seen from this type of weight setup. The current buy box is an FBM seller, and the offer summary shows right around half of the sellers on this listing are FBM, right? So now we know what 2 examples of FBM winning procs look like. We can scroll down here and take a look. We can see FBA, 41%. FBM 48%, for example, and obviously that can vary a little bit, but in general, right? And now, how do we find other profitable merch filled procs? I get asked all the time this, and truth be told, it's not like shoes are better for FBM or slides are better for FBM, although sometimes it does end up being the case. It's all on a listing by listing basis, and the best way to find FBM listings is to take a look at what other sellers are FBMing, basically. So, for example, this item here, we can scroll down here to the storefronts on SellerAmp and open up all the different sellers that are carrying this specific product here that are selling it FBM, and that's going to help us find other listings they're going to be FBMing as well. Because sure, you can FBM and FBA on the same listing. Sure, you can FBM and FBA in your store at the same time on different products or the same product. But in general, if someone's FBMing an item, there's a good chance they have other items they're FBMing as well. And if they can find it profitably, so can we, right? So we can just open up all these sellers, for example, right here. Right, and now we can take a look at all these different sellers here and see all the stuff they're carrying. Now, for example, Halloween's going on right now, right? So there might be some other Halloween products to take a look at right here. But what we can do here is we can take a look inside these other seller storefronts and rock and roll through here, take a look at all the brands they carry, right? All the categories they carry specifically here, and rock and roll through and take a look at all these different sellers here and get a good vibe of what all they're carrying specifically. So we can see there's some sellers that are really totally like focusing on Halloween types of items, for example, right here. We can see a bunch of people have these Halloween products, for example, costumes and stuff like that. And now we can just go ahead and filter into these and rock and roll through and take a look, for example, right? So we can see these costumes here. Right off the bat, I can see the summary right here. I can see what all these people are carrying. FBM specifically right there, and we can just rock and roll through these different sellers and take a look at what they got specifically here, right? So we can see like 18, for example, right? We can give a quick Google search on this. We can see there's 2 sellers that are priced competitively. One of them's FBM. Very good chance that item's going to be FBM friendly, right? And we can see here, right? Yeah, so we can see it looks like 25. That's the right thing right there. So it's definitely not going to work. Let's see 18, for example, right here. Let's see 18. Nope, not liking that guy either. Right here, let's see. Take a look at this. So this actually we found in our Halloween sourcing video specifically here, but we'll take a look, just quick example here, just to show you guys whether or not this item is going to be FBM friendly specifically. Let's see. Right, so right off the bat, this listing is an FBA seller in the buy box, right? But we'll take a look at the offer summary right here, and we can see, right, 50%-ish about of the sellers are FBM. And then let's go ahead and scroll down to the buy box analysis here. Once this loads, right, we can see whether or not there's FBM sellers actually getting the buy box specifically right here, which we can see, right? If we take a look at here just now, FBM seller in the buy box, 9 hours ago, 4% of it, FBM seller in the buy box, 14 hours ago, 5% over the past 30 days, FBM in the buy box. This is totally an FBM friendly SKU, right? So we can give a quick Google search on this. We can see, boom, 12.99 right there, example of a profitable product. Now, we already found that in a different video right here, but we'll keep it going in regards to finding other stuff. But the big thing to take away is just understanding how to go ahead and storefront stock to find other FBM sellers on this listing, right? So we can go ahead and get to the bottom of this right here. Okay, let's see. So this is 57. Right here, let's see. So yeah, we got this coupon code. This is the right thing. This is going to be close. Okay, let's see. So that was that elephant vibe. Yes, that's definitely not good. Okay, let's see the Barbie one right here. Let's get this down to 30. For example, yeah, 60 right here. So people might be getting that specifically in store. None of those buy costs really looking close besides the makeup products specifically right here. Let's see. Take a look here. Let's see. New Balance, for example, here. Some of this totally be FBM friendly, right? We can see here. Right, these are right around 100, right? So we need to pay like 50, for example, right here. Let's see. Ooh, okay, interesting. So this looks potentially good here. Let's see. BOGO 50 right there. Let's look these up here. Take a look right here because this looks very promising with that coupon specifically right there. Let's see. Let's take a look at these guys here. What color was this? These are white. You can see this doing well FBM here. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay, not really seeing a match specifically right there, right? So we can keep moving. Right here, let's see. Smart Wool, for example, here. Let's take a look at these guys. Oh, yes, people are FBMing these. Let's see. So $11 right here. All right, let's see. Ooh, okay, check this out. Okay, so 12.6 right here. Let's see. So let's open these up. These are either going to be good or close, for example. Okay, we got a bunch of sizes here. Ooh, 15% off right there could be as well. So 15% off extra right here. So we can see 12.6 here. Right, let's run the numbers on this. Let's see, so 23. So it's an FBA buy box, for example, right here. I can see right there, right? FBA buy box right here, right? So let's run the numbers on this, right? So 12.6 right here, right? We're pretty close, right? 15% off right here. 12.6. Let's take off that 15% off right here so we can see. And obviously, this is a new website to me, so I'm not fully sure that 15% is going to work, but it did pop up specifically on this product page once you came to the website here, right? We can see this is very light, but it's above $20. So this can FBM really nice. Probably going to FBM for about 4 right here, right? So we can see, right? Yeah, it looks like, yeah, we get an extra 8% of ROI there, FBMing versus FBAing. And that's the name of the game is if you're not running the FBM numbers, you're going to miss out on so many specific listings right here. So for example, take a look at this next size, as well. Let's see. So this is a no buy box listing. So that pretty quickly validates that it's going to be FBM friendly. We can see $40 right here. Smart roll right here, 12.6 right here. Bada bing. So let's see here, right? So we can see, so $40 right here, right? Right there. Got that little orange right there. Just obviously making sure it's the right thing. Right there, for example, right here, 12.6. Now, this does have the suspected IP right here. So it's very, very important that you take a look at the charts and scroll down here and see if there's any specific IP history on a couple of these types of procs here. For example, in this case, we can see I don't see any steep drops right there, but it is always important when you're coming to a new brand. For example, this is a new brand for me, that you take a look and verify whether or not there's any massive drops in the competition, which would indicate an IP complaint specifically right there. So we can see obviously ridiculously profitable right there, and just overall just a nice trend on that Kiva chart. And we can see compared to like April, the competition's way down. Specifically, it's definitely not the fastest mover in the world, but the offer count has gone up and down right there. So that's an example of something where, as long as we take a look at a couple of those charts and see there's no massive drops, that would be something we would potentially want to pursue. Let's see here. And that was definitely going to be better FBM compared to FBA specifically right there too. So taking a look at the rest of these, we can see these are pretty high sales ranks right here. So we're not going to worry about that. Right here, let's see what other Halloween stuff we got here. Let's see, more costumes, so $30 right here. Yeah, so there's got to be some big coupon on Party City specifically to make that work, because a lot of these are honestly significantly off right there. Let's see, jockey stuff, for example, right here. Let's see, we need to pay like 18, for example, right here. Ooh, okay, let's see. Let's see here. So 18 right here. Is that the same color right there? I think it is. Or I think it's close. Let's see. Let's see here. Then we got the red, and then we got the gray here. Okay, so we got the 4-pack right there. But for example here, this is the name of the game, that now, for example, you guys have seen a couple examples of good listings here, right? We take a look at this product, probably FBM friendly, right? We take a look at this listing, probably FBM friendly right here. And then you just go ahead and take a look at these guys, specifically right here. You get to the bottom of it right there. We can see, in this case, right? These are, those are Crocs right there, which is a brand that's in lettuce, for example, here. But now you just keep this momentum going here and take a look off the storefronts of the procs you saw in this video that were winning, that were FBM. And you just big thing to take away is just remembering to factor the FBM numbers specifically on SellerAmp right there. That's the name of the game. Q4 is going to be absolutely crazy. Let's get after it, guys. Hope this video was helpful, guys. If you have any questions, make sure to let us know down below. Get a 2-week free trial of SellerAmp on our website, selleramp.com. Subscribe for more, and we'll see you guys in the next one.